You can still see my jersey tan. This is like, what the? Look, the sun is setting. So I definitely waited till the last 10 minutes of daylight to film this video. Do you see that just getting dimmer and dimmer by the minute? You'll see it throughout the video. You'll see the cuts and you'll see the change in lighting. But yeah, this is my tattoo experience. Now you can see it. It's actually the right way round. So what does it say? Live without fear. You can read. Where did I get it? I got it at Chronic Ink in downtown Toronto. So it has 3 branches in Toronto. I got it at the Gerrard and Young and Gerrard location. It was just the closest to where I lived. That's how I chose it. I've been to the one in Eglinton as well, not the one in Markham. The one in Eglinton, I'd have to say, is more of a, I don't know, artsy studio environment, whereas the one at Young and Gerrard is more, I don't want to say professional because both locations were really professional, but just like less homey. It was still pretty open. It's just that the building plan was longitudinal, so it's like not a square. You can't really see everything at once. The whole process took around an hour, and this is like, what, 3.5 inches long? And there's barely any ink, it's literally just script. So the actual process when the needle was on me, this only took around 20 minutes. I went there twice. The first time was the consultation. It took around 10 minutes, honestly. So first, I emailed them. I emailed them about my idea, what I wanted, where I wanted it, and also I had kind of Instacreeped prepped some artist who sometimes works there, and I was like, I want Joanna. So I really gave him a lot of information, and you don't have to do that because when I met with him in person, the guy was like, you did a lot of research, you really know everything, you know what you want, you know where you want it, you know what size, we even know the artist. But because they know their brand better and they know their artists better, they were like, for this simple script, this lettering, you don't need the artist that you requested, because that's just gonna be, okay, let's just give you real numbers here. That's gonna be, he said, over 800 for this. 800 Canadian? No, thank you. Basically, the receptionist guy recommended another artist, and I was like, okay, dude, I trust you. And he recommended me Jason. Shout out to Jason. I gave him a sample of my own hand lettering, just the font and style I wanted. And that was it. So then I booked an appointment. I settled for a date the following week, and when I went there, that time took an hour. So when I got there, first Jason showed me his sketches on his iPad, and I was like, I don't like this, I like this, I really don't like that, please change that. I was such a hassle. Oh my gosh, this is like the tiniest tattoo ever, but I was just like, can you extend this bit a little bit? Just no, I don't like the angle, do it again. And I made him do so much variation work on, just like this little tail and everything. Oh my gosh. So everything up till this point took, I'd say, at least half an hour, and he just kept reworking it and reworking it. He hadn't even laid a hand on me yet, so I was like, I have to tip this guy a lot. What does it mean? So it might seem very basic. Live without fear. Like, why would you tattoo such a cliche quote on yourself? Keep watching. Lauren Elizabeth. You know her. The whole story started in December of 2015. I'd finally endured 3-4 months of university. It was hell. It was torture. I have so many videos just of me looking like a little sad fetus complaining about university life. I was so miserable. I have a whole playlist of that. So yeah, first year was rough, da-di-da-di-da. So yeah, I watched that video like 7 times over that winter break, and it really helped me get over some of the mental blocks and just emotional pitfalls that I'd been going through. I watched it over and over and over again, and guess what the title of the video was? So I actually haven't watched that video since, but that made such a lasting impression on me that I just kept thinking about her message for the next year or so, and I've wanted this since Christmas of 2015. I got my tattoo done in May of 2018, so the past summer, so 2.5 years. Now, did my parents know? No, they know now. I was driving myself crazy just hiding it from them. Like, I was so scared, man. They'd spent my entire life telling me, I respect people who have them, but I would be so disappointed if you ever got a tattoo. Like, so disappointed. You know, mad doesn't even compare to disappointment, right? Because disappointment, that's such a trippy word. I hate it when they use that word. But now they're fine with it. My mom told me she likes it. She asked me if it hurt. Like, it actually kind of did. I was gonna say it didn't because parts of it felt like just little pricks, like just like nails, honestly. But some parts, oh my goodness, it felt like someone was slicing into me with a knife. It was... My dad has never brought it up before. I don't know if he's noticed it. He doesn't notice that much. I want to talk about Life Now. Oh my gosh, this video is gonna be so long. It's like 25 minutes already. Life Now, I actually forget I have it most of the time. I see it every day in the mirror, but I just don't register it. I think I stopped really noticing in August, so around 3 months after. And it was actually really funny because I'm working on this portfolio project, and actually it's right here. It's about isolation and insecurity. And let me just read you a bit of my brainstorm. I was like, bravery, strength, identity, and fear. Do I live in fear? And at that moment, when I put it into words, I suddenly remembered I have a tattoo that says, live without fear. How ironic is this? And it hit me. I really need this. I don't regret it at all. You see, I forget to live without fear. And I feel like this ethos is such a critical part of growing up. That's pretty much it. Other stuff like care afterwards, I just kept the cling film on for 45 minutes to 2 hours afterwards. I had to take it off. I paddled a lot in the summer, so my sports bra and jersey would just keep like rubbing against it when I would paddle. That was fine. It chafed just a tiny bit, but not that much ink came off. I did go in for a touch-up a month later, which was free. Thank you very much, Jason. Love you. After taking the cling film off, I just rinsed it with water that night in the shower. Did not scrub it, did not touch it, you know, every day. I can touch it now because it's been a few months, but when it was fresh, I didn't touch it. And then every night I would use, I don't have it here, but this unscented soap, lightly kind of dab on it, and just like, afterwards I'd put this tattoo gel in it. You can buy it at the studio. I'm sure you can buy it elsewhere for way cheaper, but I just got it there, whatever. So I used that unscented soap and the aftercare gel for 1 to 2 months afterwards. It really depends on your body and your lifestyle and your individual healing. So that is the story, a very all over the place story of my first tattoo experience. Shout out to Jason again and Chronic Ink for giving me an amazing experience. I'd probably go back. I probably will go back in a few years. I don't know what. So if you have any more questions about my tattoo story or tattoos in general, I probably won't be able to answer them, but I'll try my best. Leave them in the comments down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more videos. I feel like at some point, me and my friends are gonna go do some tattoo roulette. Yikes.